Welcome back to ATS. This one we're going to be finishing up from where we left off the last video. We're going to finish our Fumo delivery, one way or another. So I don't want to waste any more time, we're just going to get right back into it. As you can see, we didn't really make much progress from where I left off in the last one. Maybe 50 miles or so. So this video should be significantly less time than in the last one. And again, like I said at the end of the last one, I'm treating this one as an experiment to see how well a split video does instead of just one long video. So I'm recording this right after I got done with the first one. I really don't know how well this is going to work out. You guys are going to be the ones that have to tell me that. So if this works out, then great. If not, I'll just go back to what I was doing.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I don't know if it picked up in the recording, but the train horn just went off in the distance. In the game, not in real life. There aren't any railroad tracks near where I live. Well, there are, but they're on the other side of town. I know I've mentioned it plenty of times in past videos. I honestly think it's easier to drive a semi in real life than it is in ATS sometimes. And why do I think that, you may or may not be asking? First one is real life physics. You can actually feel what the truck is doing in real life. Second, actual mirrors instead of a screen within a screen, pretty much. In real life, you'd be able to see that a lot better because it's real and it's right in front of you. You definitely have a better sense of judgment. And this is not me trying to make excuses for why I'm kind of mediocre at backing trailers and driving in this game. That's just how I feel. Because trust me, I can back up trailers and drive semis just fine in real life. I've done it plenty of times. I've had my commercial license for 5 years now. It's a Class A license, meaning I can drive these. I am not a steering wheel holder. I know what I'm doing. Okay, now we got that out of the way, what do I want to talk about next? Guess I'll try to keep with the theme of this truck and this delivery. Is anybody out there, anybody that's watching this a fellow Toho fan? If you are, who's your favorite character? Go down in the comments. I'm trying here. I'm trying to get some interaction with you guys. Unfortunately, people just don't leave comments on smaller channels. But I'd like to change that. I know I'm definitely not the most active when it comes to leaving comments or chatting. That's just never really been my thing. Oh look, another broken trailer. Yeah, and I'll get to that later. And stay on subject. There are 36 people subscribed to this channel, and for that, thank you guys. It's still crazy to think that I started this year with only 10 subscribers, and that's coming up to almost quadruple. I know in the big scope of YouTube that's nothing, but I don't treat this as a job. I try to treat this as a hobby, and I just want to have fun with it. I don't want to feel like it's just going nowhere and that it's just a waste of time. I want to have fun with it. I want to interact with the people who are... Man, words are tough.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I want to try interacting with the ones who stick around, and the ones who have stuck around. I don't know, maybe just for once in my life I want to feel like I'm popular. Uh-oh, way station. Am I gonna be able to skip this one, or am I gonna be third time unlucky? Oh, we're gonna find out here very soon. Yep. Knew that was gonna happen. And they are gonna not be happy with me because my tires are a little bit worn out.
Find a new route.
Shut up, GPS. I'm doing what is asked of me. Fourth? Like I mentioned before, I learned on a 10 speed, not an 18. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Yeah, I know, not in perfect technical state. Oh my god, I'm 25 tons. Yeah, I kinda hate how vague that inspection description is. Because in this game, all it tells you is, you're either good or your truck's broken. Even though I literally checked this truck's condition before starting this recording session. Ooh, Red Bull trailer. Sorry, cutting you off. Yeah, I'm back to driving like everyone thinks we all drive. But I just wanted to catch up to this because that's one of the other mods that I have installed. I have some NASCAR haulers installed, and is that another one right in front of me? Well, that one was Brian Vickers' car. It's 29. That's Kevin Harvick. So, yeah, if you, Tesla. I love doing ATS sessions, but it's so tough to stay on track, especially with how the AI just does AI things. You start talking about something, then either they get in the way, or you nearly drive off the road into a ditch, or you turn somebody into crumpled cans, or things like that. But I try to persevere through it because I love this game. It at least makes me feel like I'm putting months and months of CDL training to use. Okay, now that the 9 billionth tangent is out of the way, like I just got done saying, I got some NASCAR hauler mods installed. So if anybody wants to see me haul a race car somewhere, I'm always open to suggestions. Come on up the hill. Come on, Flawn, you can do it. I got 500 horsepower. I got Cummins power. Even though personally I'm a Volvo guy because I learned on a Volvo. It's yet another idea I had for my next ATS video. Because my first truck in this game was a Volvo VNL, which I still have, and I've got something very special on it that brings me back. That's good parts of my childhood. Anyway, if you want to see what I've got on that truck, that'll be the next video on ATS, which I might record right after this one, but not too sure. Alright, how much further do we have? Alright, we got 140 miles, so that'll be about maybe another 20-ish minutes in game. Thank you for brake checking me. That's preach. And I'm getting into a drag race with what else than a Volvo? Literally just talking about him, and now there's one flying up on me. I think I saw a reefer unit on that trailer. I want to get more trailers. I want more trucks, I want more trailers, I want more mods. And speaking of mods, everything I use in this game, it comes from the Steam Workshop. I've only paid for mods in one game, and that was Assetto Corsa. I don't know if I would pay for anything for ATS. It seems like I've got plenty of stuff to play around with in just the workshop. But that could always change. For right now, everything I run is free through the workshop.
Keep left.
Alright, keeping left. Oh, is that the... I think that's the first time... Ugh. I think that's the first sign for Santa Fe I've seen. So thankfully we're getting close. Oh, I'm gonna have to get off.
Right.
Get behind Brake Check McGee here. Dropping to 8 low, so I have some RPM.
Keep left.
Alright, almost Santa Fe. Like I've said countless times at this point, I really hope those of you who actually click on my videos are genuinely enjoying them. I know it sounds like I'm desperate for people to like what I'm doing, but A, that's just how YouTube is, and B, I'd at least like to know that I'm doing something right. The only way of knowing that I'm doing something right is through feedback. Am I gonna have to get off, or... I can't read that sign. I think that's another... I think that's another hauler in front of me. It's a good thing that this is not California, because I would hate having to do 55 for this long. Yep, that's it is indeed a Paul Menard hauler in front of me. And back to the topic of mods, this trailer skin that I'm running for Flandra, this actually works on the triple insulated trailer. And I unfortunately don't have a garage right now that allows me to have that. And also, I don't know if I'd be able to successfully pull a triple trailer.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'm gonna let that brake check slide because I gotta get off. Sometimes in this game it's tough enough just to pull a regular trailer and go into 6th gear, even though am I trying too hard? Maybe I am just trying too hard. Trying too hard to be accepted.
Go straight on.
Come on. Please keep moving. Alright, how much longer do we got? Okay, we're almost there. Love how I was just complaining about California being 55, and here I am doing 55 in New Mexico. Yeah, this video was marginally shorter than the last one, I can already tell, and I haven't even edited the first part. Alright, our destination is right there. Come on, we're...
Turn left.
6th gear decided to just not exist there. It's another thing that makes driving a truck in real life easier than virtually. Me not being able to find that gear, I would have felt that through the shifter. Because it would have been grinding away into a box of neutrals. But you unfortunately don't get that through a pretend shifter. No, it's not a knock on Thrustmaster, that's just a knock on the simulator world as a whole. You can only do so much to get realism. Alright, probably should have dropped in the 4th. Yeah, finally indeed. 2 videos later. Now I'm gonna go around and try to do this as a regular dock. Because I don't like doing things blind. Or am I gonna be forced to do a blind dock? Yeah, it's forcing me around this way, so this trailer's small enough to where I might be able to just flip it around. 4th, please, thank you. Again, I apologize if these last 2 videos were a complete mess in terms of topics and talking. Like I said, I just jumped into this with virtually no plan. My brain obviously can't keep a single thought together for more than 2 seconds. Thankfully, in a couple minutes here, you'll be done with me. If you're even still here. Which I hope you are. But to be honest, I couldn't blame you if it clicked off by now. Even I was getting a little bored. Alright, don't smack into the curb. Oh, this way. Alright. Should be easy enough with a small trailer. Yeah, in my opinion, a smaller trailer is actually more tough to back up than a big 53-footer. Mostly because this is gonna react a lot quicker. I say as I practically nail it first shot. That hasn't happened in a while. Oh, went a little too far forward. Alright, lights off, engine off, and unload. 1,100 miles, 30.5 hours. Probably would have been about 20-ish if I hadn't stopped in the last video, but thankfully we are finally done. Our Fumos were successfully delivered. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode of ATS. Like I always say, if you're still here until the end, of course I appreciate it, like I always do. And if you liked what I did with these 2 videos, or if you just like what I do in general, well, you know what to do. I say it every time. I always hate doing it, but YouTube works off likes and subscriptions and feedback from you guys, so you know what to do if you really liked and enjoyed. Alright, I need a break after that, because that took a lot longer than it should have. So, hope to see you for the next one.